Hi, we're the Weasley sisters. This is episode 180. I'm naturally Nitty, aka Jessica.
And I'm Alina, also known as Starnitz. Today is September the 1st, so that means Planning Podcast.
Woo-hoo.
So this is our bi-monthly podcast. Just going to tell you like it is. We try to go weekly, but it never happens anymore with schedules, and we didn't even podcast but once over the break month.
That's my fault, but that's okay.
Because we didn't do anything. So this is going to be a long one, so buckle up.
And enjoy the ride. So grab your knitting, pull up a chair, and craft along with us. Alright.
Planning.
I didn't read anything.
I read them all.
I did sign up, though. I didn't forget, so that's good.
That's good.
I'm sorted.
So we always go over the advanced studies first. So if you're doing a newt, you have till the end of this month to turn in your 50%. Owls, you can start proposing through the 22nd.
I think I might do an owl this term.
Yeah, they have that new owl.
I haven't even been on Revelry at all, so like...
So they came out with a new one. I don't think...
I think I remember being earburned to it.
It's double something. There's a new owl. So to keep your owl mistress standing, I think you have to do an owl.
Oh, I never thought about it like that.
I didn't really, Eva. I just don't have time for an owl, so I will not be doing one. I had problems last term finishing my order mission. That was because I had to rip and everything, but...
Yeah, it wasn't your fault. Well, Gage, you should have took Gage, but whatever. Yes.
But I was testing a pattern, and that's all part of testing.
Yeah.
So yeah, owls, through the 22nd of this month, you can propose. Order of the Phoenix.
Maybe I'll do one of
Starting
those.
on the 11th, you can propose your broom. Through the 21st. Then Quidditch, starting tomorrow, the Quidditch teams are due to the pitch. So in your houses, you should talk to your Quidditch captain and see who's on what, doing what. And then the 4th through the 13th is puff schemes. So there's a huge theme going on. I don't know where it was announced because I missed it. But we're doing all kinds of care magical creatures.
Cool.
All kinds. It's all about the creatures this term, so let's go.
Oh, is it because of the movie coming out?
Oh, duh. Yeah.
I'm excited.
Okay. I'm a little slow. The whole time I was like, this is great. I love this. I wonder why. Yeah. I suck. Anyways, so I also went in and read about the headmistress challenge.
You're on the ball.
I am. For this challenge, she wants you to spend 30 minutes exercising, 10 minutes stretching, and 20 minutes meditating, all in the same day, and then write a one sentence about how that experience was.
Wow, that's fun.
Starting today through November 14th. You can do this challenge up to 5 times on 5 different days. And she wants you to submit all of your hours in one post. So don't post it until you've done
all 5.
All
or
5.
As many as you're going to do.
Yeah. So you just want to provide the dates and write a sentence. So if you are a journaler and you have like a traveler's notebook, you could just write it in there. Or write it on a piece of paper and tape it to your computer or something. So that's a good one. I'm not allowed to do major exercise still, so...
I bet you could walk for 30 minutes.
Yes, I could, and I would do a poke walk. But the stretching thing is what I'm not sure... Because I'm not supposed to do, like, squats or anything.
Well, that's not stretching.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'd have to look into it.
Just do light stretches. I bet you could Google, like, even, what you're allowed to do. But
yeah, so I hope to do that eventually. but all in one day.
I like that.
So yeah, that's advanced studies. So let's get into the classes.
Cool.
They're not really in alphabetical order. I just picked and choose.
Cool. I'll go first. History of Magic, the Manticore. Craft something inspired by the Manticore. You can choose to craft something with a human-like face. Craft using the colors of a human or a lion or a scorpion. Something dangerous or perhaps something rare. Just make sure to tell us how you were inspired by the Manticore.
Yeah, and in that prompt, they just talked about different things that the Manticore did in history. So that was good. The whole time I was reading it, though, I was thinking of the TV series Dark Angel, because that's, they're like genetically modified people, and the company that genetically modified them was named Manticore.
Is that a new series?
No, it was like way old.
Oh.
Sci-fi. Like Jessica Alba, like way, way long ago. And it was like the Jensen Ackles from Supernatural was there as a little boy.
Wow.
Not just a little boy, but like super young.
Kid.
So, anyways. Okay. So that's a good one, though.
That
is. I think from reading most of the classes, they're pretty wide open.
Good.
So next up we have potions. The Forgetfulness Potion. For this month, craft something basic that you don't even remember learning about, such as, but not limited to, knitting and purling, double or single crochet, dyeing with Kool-Aid, spinning singles, and plying doubles. So that's pretty wide open. Just something that you don't remember learning. So something like the basics, basically.
That's fun.
So that would be a good one just to like spin.
Or like dishcloths or something real basic that you want to whip out. Or baby hat or...
A blanket square.
Yeah. That's fun. I like that. Do you have any plans or not?
You could probably... Yeah, I do. You could fit amigurumi in there because it's all single crochet.
Okay.
And I am on a quest to make all the Pokemon go. So there's this thing.
How many are there?
There's a ton. But this is my quest. So there's this thing called Crochet Go. This lady started making, her name's Nicole. Nicole Nerdy Knots is her Ravelry page. She's been making little amigurumi Pokemon and leaving them at Pokestops. And she's putting the patterns up on Ravelry for free. And I joined, there's a group on Facebook called Crochet Go, like hashtag Crochet Go. And I joined it, so I see like Pokemon stuff all the time.
I really wish I liked
awesome
Pokemon.
Though. So I got a bunch, I went through all of my acrylic yarn, and I found all the colors, and then I bought the ones that I didn't have because I'm planning on doing it too.
That's fun.
So, what I'm planning on doing for like potions is like amigurumi.
I really wish I liked Pokemon because that sounds really fun.
It is fun. You don't have to like Pokemon to do it. They're cute.
They are, but I'm sure I wouldn't get half the joy that you are getting out of it. Yeah.
It's fun. I caught a Staryu yesterday, and I've been trying to catch one for a while, which I was excited.
Yay.
It's a star Pokemon.
We went to the store the other day, and Gabe caught 12 different Pokemon at Target.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So this is the one that I caught. I've been trying to get it for like, it's a water Pokemon, and it's a star. That's why I like it. Okay, anyways.
It's like your Pokemon Patronus.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
What? Muggle Studies? Electrical cords. Craft something that will protect Muggle electronic devices from the how do you say that? Chispurfles? Or craft an item that you would choose to wear or use if you happen to be part of the repair crew at the Ministry of Magic that would send out to undercover to take care of the Chisperful infestation in a Muggle home. Create or dye some yarn inspired by electrical wires found inside electrical cords. Fun.
I put the FAQ below because
it says... I was like thinking and like rereading it. Okay, the FAQ. What does inspired electrical wires found inside electrical cords mean? We are looking for certain colors this month: black, white, and gray for electrical cords, silver, copper, or gold, or brass and bronze for the conductive wires. That's fun. Do you think you could like cover cords with the I-cord? I've been wanting to do that for the kids' are different, plugs for things, because they
because if it would protect the Muggle electronic devices from them, then yeah.
I've been wanting to like make them easy to identify who's whose, because that's always a pain.
Yeah, that's smart.
That's fine. Can you sew for that class?
I don't remember. I looked, but I don't remember. Maybe not.
That's cool though.
But yeah, I got new headphones, so I need to do that for my headphones.
Or even I've been wanting to make little pouches for the kids' headphones. I've been wanting to sew them, but I guess I can knit little like hexapuff type things with the opening.
Look up tea bag pockets or whatever, because I did Reducio swap and I got a bunch of tea bag. Like sometimes people send like a little, it's like a little bag that you're supposed to put tea in, but that would work perfect for
for earbuds.
And it had like a button on it. It was really cute.
Mm-hmm.
So something like that would work.
Yeah.
Or even covering them too. Like if you know how we always cover our cords so they just don't kink as much.
Right. Yeah. That's what I was originally thinking too.
I need to do that for mine because Plus then it's like wearing yarn. But yeah.
And we like to wear yarn.
Next up is healing. This is a new subject. They figured with all the accidents happening in Hogwarts, they decided to teach kids how to heal themselves. So, exploring the healing wisdom of our Muggle neighbors by healer Augustus Pye. If you remember, that was the one that tried the stitches when Arthur Weasley was bitten by the snake. It didn't work, but I guess he wrote a book, and this is the textbook we're using. So, for this assignment, combine Muggle and magical healing skills by crafting a project that incorporates more than one craft. At least one of the crafts used must be a Ravelry craft, and both crafts must be done this month. Some examples. These are not limited. These are just examples. You don't have to do them if you don't want to. Spin or dye yarn, then knit or crochet or weave an item out of it. Knit an object with a crocheted border. Spin yarn, then dye it, or dye fiber, then spin it. Embellish a knit or crocheted or woven project with embroidery or needle felting. Ooh, that would be fun. Sew an item out of knit, crocheted, or woven pieces. Make a woven braid or braided edging or strap for a knit or crocheted project. Make your own buttons to attach to a Ravelry craft project. That's like huge. A note on yardage. If you are spinning, then knitting, crocheting, weaving your yarn, this qualifies for yardage bonus from all crafts. So actually, as I was reading that, I was thinking like if you wove something and sewed a bag, like if you wove fabric, sewed a bag out of it, or like because I
wove fabric and then I made a pillow.
Yeah, I was gonna say that pillows or like I know a lady who she weaves a bunch and then sews like ponchos or jackets.
That's cool.
So
that's a fun. Lots of ideas.
But that's cool. I like the whole so like if you sew something and then needle felt onto it, or knit something, like maybe if you made like a felted bag and you wanted to needle felt onto it, like those Nona flowers, noni bags. She has like a flower one, and you would like knit it, felt it, and then you could needle felt patterns onto their bags. So like if you have any like plain yarn, you can knit a bag real quick and then make it super fabulous by needle felting.
Super. All right. Habitats of magical creatures. The Dug Bug. Bog. Craft something in the colors of a marsh in autumn.
So,
That's like the shortest prompt ever.
so if you read the Care Magical Creatures book, it's a thing that looks like a log when it's in the marsh.
Okay.
So reading that, all I can think of is the marsh guy from Chronicles of Narnia. He was like all depressed and everything. But anyways, that has nothing to do with this. So yeah, no, so just colors of marsh and autumn, like wide open there.
Yeah.
So
Browns, greens,
you could even do like
golds,
purples,
reds, yeah.
because like sometimes the sun on the water.
Lots of choices.
You totally froze in an awesome picture. I have to take a picture of this.
Oh, great.
It's hilarious. Oh, I totally unfroze. You were like this. Okay, back to our planning podcast. Feeding of magical creatures. Thestrals. For your homework, we will be feeding the thestrals, either by hand feeding them or leaving food out for them.
That seems dangerous.
If you choose to hand feed them, bring something that has some meat to it. But if you choose to leave food out for them, make sure that they are drawn to its scent or color. To make food for the thestrals, you can either craft something that has meat to it by having more than 100 yards, or make something the color of blood.
That's fun.
Definitely fun.
Cool. That's easy. I mean, red or
like the wine red, like the dark black brown red.
Mm-hmm. Or you could even do like a bluish, purpley color if you wanted to argue that.
Yeah.
Or over 100 yards. That's cool. All right. Safe handling of magical creatures. The salamander and the flooper. This month, we would like you to practice your constant maintenance by crafting something you need to craft over and over. This could include the obvious, like a blanket square, or perhaps your personally have something you need to craft regularly, such as gift items, things you use many of, and things that tend to wear out. Please explain how your homework is constant maintenance practice. Non-RAV crafts that use a needle, sewing, cross-stitch, needle felting, etc. will be accepted this month, provided that they fit the prompt. Cool.
So I could definitely turn in my bags to that episode.
Yeah, that totally
but
works.
But also was actually thinking of making a bunch of Pokeballs to leave at Pokestops, and that would be repetitive.
It would be. That's cool.
But I had someone ask me to make a bunch of owls, so I could do that too.
That's cool. That's fun. I totally need dishcloths. We've been like, all of a sudden, all of ours are getting holes, and I've been holding on to them and not throwing them out because I've been lazy and haven't made any new ones.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
But Or you could also do like mittens, because you always have to make more mittens once winter comes, and it's coming. Although it's kind of warm out here today. I know it's gonna get cold out soon. Or hats.
I look forward to the cold and hate the heat. Okay. Grooming of magical creatures. Crups and alchemies. For your homework this month, you can choose the safe option and wash one of the crups by crafting something that uses water during the crafting process or something that helps with washing. More intrepid students can help us with the alchemy by crafting something something that changes size.
No, raptisy?
Whatever. You guys can read it and pronounce it.
I don't do big words.
Something that changes size, or polish the alchemy eggs by crafting something soft using soft fibers of natural origin and or silver. Using yarn with silver stellina or silver metallic thread. If you choose the alchemy, we encourage you to team up with 1 or 2 other students. You will earn special shiny grooming badge for your efforts. If you complete the full grooming process and make your magical creatures super pretty, you will be rewarded at the end of the term. In short, post a grooming homework every month and earn an extra bonus points. Non-rivalry crafts are welcome without prior approval.
That sounds fun.
Like, crups are like dogs, so just like something that helps with washing. So your dishcloths could go there too.
I should just make a bunch. I seriously haven't knit or crocheted in, I don't even know how long. A long time.
Crazy.
It's bad.
Okay, so that's the last of our planning. So we could go back to our regularly scheduled podcast. Do you have any Mojo?
No. Surprise!
Because you just said I've knit or crocheted in months. I crocheted. I made a Jigglypuff.
I like Jigglypuff.
The eyes are pretty weird. And it took longer than I thought, but because I was only like doing it like 5 or 10 minutes at a time. But it's really cute. Bella has claimed it. But that's all that I made.
Question, for the ones that you're going to leave sitting around, are you going to leave them in like a bag or something with a note?
Like a black bag. And then I'm going to put like use this hashtag.
That's cool.
On Instagram or Facebook.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So anyways, but I haven't even gotten to that point because I haven't had any time. So any works in progress?
Nope.
So I am still sort of working on the fox for Bella. I haven't gotten any farther than the last time we talked because, like I said, I haven't had any time. But I've been taking my shawl, the test knit, around with me, and it's gotten pretty far.
Mm-hmm.
So I finished the bottom, and then I switched colors. And I'm working on the lace pattern now, which is really nice. It's turning out really nice. And if you remember, I'm using Fairy Tale Knits yarn. Let me find the colors. The top one is called, the green one is called Zombie. And the blue is called Midnight. So it's in her Queen's Worsted color base, which is a superwash merino. But yeah, I get the most compliments. Like, I'm knitting with it, and people are like, "Oh my gosh, that's so pretty!" Like, with I think just like the green and the blue, people just love it because they like
it's pretty.
It's the most compliments ever. Because normally, like, you're knitting, and people are like, "What the heck are you doing?"
Yeah.
This time they're like, "That is so pretty. What are you making?" So it's kind of cool. But yeah, so that's what I've been working on. That's it, though.
More than me.
You
spin me right round. I am actually currently, I can lift it up real quick. Plying.
Ooh, pretty. Is that your 80s one?
Yeah, the modern spin. It was a club colorway. It was like a February club colorway from like, I don't know, 2008 or something like that. Anyways, I'm almost done, but sadly, my bobbins are way off. Look, I'm almost done with this one. So I'll do this with the Nasty Pine and ply it.
Are you 2-ply? 2-ply?
Yeah, it's just 2-ply.
Oh, so yeah, that shouldn't be too hard to fix.
Yeah, no, but that just annoys me when it's off that much. That means I didn't. Actually, I don't know. No, it was a whole braid.
Well, remember the one that I made at the end of the term, and it was the Nerd Girls one, and the one I had like almost a whole bobbin left.
Yeah.
And I still got like 400 yards or something.
Yeah.
So sometimes I think we're just weird.
Yeah. Well, I'm debating if I should just end it when I get to the end of this one, and then like
mini skein,
make a mini skein, but then that's annoying. I don't know. I'll probably do the Nasty Pine thing and make it all one giant skein because it's 8 ounces of fiber.
Yeah.
And it's pretty thin. I'd say about fingering weight. I don't know yet. We'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much all. Well, I have my mini spindle from Turtle Made too. I don't have it here, but both of which
I have not. So
both of which are from, or I tried to finish during Tour de Fleece, but I didn't. Anyway, so I'll finish this and I'll hand this in for detention.
Cool.
Which sucks because that would have been a crap ton of yardage, but whatever.
Yeah. Sewing. I've been doing a lot of sewing.
You have. You've been on a roll.
Well, I have the Endless Mountain Fiber Festival next weekend. And then 2 weeks after that, I have the Shenandoah Valley Fiber Festival. And they're big ones. So I've been sewing like crazy.
That's good.
Like, here's a stack of all the... Like, some stuff like I can do all at once. Like, here's a stack of all my fab dories that I have to put together. So, I'm just going to show you them because they're kind of fun.
They're pretty. I like them.
Like, I went through, like, all of my fabric and used all my fabric scraps to make as many as I could.
Good. That's fun.
Like, I had someone ask for, like, a Hawaiian one once, so I had extra Hawaiian fabric, so it's kind of fun. This one's really pretty. This is a Hawaiian one, too. But, yeah, so I'm just going to show you them all because I have been sewing. This is a chic one. I like that one.
That's cute.
Star Trek. The TARDIS. Harry Potter. So now, like, these are, like, the bigger ones. Owls. And sheep. Naked sheep. And then I have a Zelda one. And then, oh look, more Hawaiians. But yeah, so like that's like, I've just been like stacking these up and I'm like, oh, I'll just do all the grommets. Because I use grommets to do them. Because like if you had a leather one, you could just put the elastic through a hole. But because it's fabric, I use grommets and elastic that way.
Makes sense.
Okay. That's my sewing. I have a bunch of bags, but they're over there, and I'm not turning the camera around or anything, so.
That's okay. That's cool, though.
Okay. So, because I've been sewing a lot, I've been binging a lot on books.
Okay. What you binge it on?
So, I seriously finished, okay, so I finished, I went and I read the Ted Dekker Circle trilogy, just the trilogy. I didn't read Green because the last time I read it, I didn't like it in the story, and I felt that white ended the storyline best for me. So I reread them because I needed like something familiar that I liked because I was in that reading funk for a while, remember?
Yeah. And what kind of what kind of book is it?
He's like a it's kind of like sci-fi y. Like this guy goes between times and stuff. So
Okay.
creepy sci-fi. Not creepy, it was just kind of interesting. And then I read Magic to the Bone, which is the first book in another urban fantasy series that I wanted to try, and I actually really liked it. But like most first books, it was kind of they're like intro, and you're just kind of like, I don't know. But I actually did like it. And it's an adult, not a young adult series, so I can not deal with it. So it was good. Then I read the 7th book in the Temperance Brennan series, which is called Monday Morning. It was good. I really like that series. Like, you wouldn't think that I would. It's like, I just do. It's like super sciencey. Like, she goes into different things that she's talking about, like doing with the bones, like like carbon dating. She was talking about this one and that. So it was kind of interesting. I really liked it. Then I picked up this book that I've been waiting for. Okay, I've been waiting for it from the library for at least 2 months. It's called Written in Red by Anne Bishop, and it's an urban fantasy. And some people, like Anne Bishop, wrote like Pillars of the World, and those people just love those books. I have never read them; they're on my wait list too right now. But I read the Written in Red, and I could not stop reading it. And it is also an adult book; it's not a young adult book, so I loved it. Now there's stuff in there it's like an alternate universe. Basically the people who lived on the world, there's humans and then there's not humans, and the not humans own everything basically.
Okay.
And they're like werewolves and vampires and other stuff, but they don't like humans, they want to eat them basically. It's really good. But so the girl in there is Chrysanda Sang or something like that. The Chrysand, I don't know. So the Chrysandas that tell prophecies and stuff. So if this was a young adult book, I would have real issues with it. But it's an adult book, so it doesn't bother me. I don't know why. I guess just because
they're not in high school.
Yeah. But no, because but for this, she has to cut her skin to tell a prophecy. Okay. So there's a lot of cutting talk. And I have problems with that in a young adult book just because...
You don't want to give people ideas.
Right. But I mean, not that... Anyways, but yeah, so this one's definitely adult, but she's old enough to make her own decisions and stuff like that, so I think that's why I don't have too much of a problem. And also it's science fiction, so it's not real. But you know what I mean? I think kids just copy things too much. So, but yeah. So I read that Written in Red, and it's amazing. So I immediately got the second. I had the second book, so I'm in the middle of the second book, and it's super good. And I just really like that series. I like finding series.
You're making me want to read or listen to those ones.
Yeah, if you like the Mercedes Thompson books, you'll probably like this. It's a little different because, Mercedes Thompson's the werewolves, they're friendly and stuff like that. This one's different. But I really liked it. So that's what I'm reading right now is the second one, which is called Murder of Crows. So yeah.
Cool. Now, are you autoing these or reading?
Yeah, okay. I'm audio book reading them.
Let's see if my laptop has them.
I also, Andy brought this home the other day. One of the kids at school was reading it, and he's like, "Oh, here, I brought this for you," and I'm kind of mad.
Why?
I don't have time to read it.
Oh. It'll take you a day. Just read it. It's a quick read.
On Act 2. Like, I read it. I've been only reading, like, when we sit down for dinner while everyone else is done, you know, and we're watching, like, a TV show or something. I'll read it then. But I don't have time. I was mad. First I was like, I need to get it as an audiobook. And then I was like, I don't have time. I was, like, so mean. And he was so nice to, like, borrow it from one of the students. I'm such a jerk.
Well, if you need to give it back, I can always mail you mine.
Yeah. No, I don't think the kid really cares.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. I was just like, I don't have time. But I thought it was really nice, and I was reading it, and it is pretty good.
It is. I read that one. It was, like, so fun being back into it and, like, having a new story. You know? Like,
yeah.
It was good. And it makes you sad and mad and, like,
yeah.
I won't say anything else because I don't want to be spoiling anything, but it's really good. I liked it.
I'm like I said, I got to Act 2. That's where I am.
And I really hope that they decide to record the stupid play so that us in America can see it.
I know.
And everywhere else in the world that is not in London. At least, like, at the end of the, you know, the production of the play, whenever they're done.
They could sell it. People would buy it.
I would pay a lot.
I would too. And I don't think people would mind the different actors.
Oh, no, I wouldn't. I think it'd be great.
Like, I saw pictures because I follow Fantastic Beasts, the movie.
Did you go on to the website? It's the Harry Potter play or something.com, I believe. And they have pictures and some videos and stuff from...
Well, I followed them on Instagram, so I see a bunch of it on there. And I really like it. I think they did a really good job.
You should watch some of the videos. They have, like, I don't know, like 2-minute videos on there just about, like, some of them producing it and, like, stuff. It's cool.
I'll go see. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Like I said, I'm only reading, like, maybe 5 minutes here or there.
Mm-hmm.
And I only had it since yesterday.
It's good. I liked it.
But I'm, like, so frustrated at the beginning. Poor Albus. I'm so mad. Like, you'd think that people would learn, but they don't.
No.
Reading it, and I'm just like, what the heck? And then poor Draco.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay.
Anyways.
So, are you binging on anything?
I read that, I was going to say, and I kind of stalled out on the Bane Chronicles. So, for shows, I started watching Grey's Anatomy. And I think... I hate you. I'm up to, like, season 6.
You're on season 6? I'm still on, like, 3, I think.
Oh, it gets crazy. It's insane. Anyways, it's good, but I had to take a break from that. And then I watched, you know, some random movies and stuff. Yeah, like, I'll watch some and I'll binge, and then I'll, like, go do something else, and then I'll come back and watch it. But I'm taking a break. It sucks, though. They deal a lot with cancer and crap. So, like, some of it makes me real emotional. So I'm, like, crying.
Surgery because, hello?
That's probably not the best show.
So I stopped, like, a week before, but the whole time I was there, I was like, oh my gosh. Who's sleeping with who, and who was up 24 hours straight, and I was just like, This is so... I was like, I hope I wake up. Because, you know, like, a lot of them are like, they don't come back from the surgery, and I'm like, I hope I don't need brain surgery. Because that's the worst. Like, seriously. And then,
That's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's good.
Yeah.
Then I found Limitless, the show, on Netflix. And I was like, hey, what the heck? It looks interesting. So I started watching it. And then, like, I wanted to look up something, so I went on imb.com, or my app, and I realized, I'm like, oh, there's a movie.
Which used to be on Netflix, too, and I was going to watch it, but I never did.
Anyway, so I watched, like, a few episodes, and then I went back and got the movie and watched it, and then I've been watching it. I haven't finished the whole... I think there's only one season on there so far, but it's really good, and, like... I mean, it's not, like, a super serious... I mean... So, okay. He takes a pill. It's a drug, and it makes all his... Brains work, yeah. So usually you only have, like, 10 or 20% function of your brain. Like, he, for 12 hours after taking the pill, has, like, limitless possibilities and blah blah blah. Anyway, so it's really funny, but it's like, you know, an FBI show, but he's like goofy and I don't know. I enjoy it. It makes me laugh.
I will probably like it.
It's another one kind of like totally not like, but it reminds me of iZombie, where like it's like a serious show, but it's funny, but it's not, you know, like they like deal with, I don't know.
So Andy started watching Scrubs because he watched like The Office like 2,000 times, and I get mad because I see the same like 6 episodes and I never see the other ones.
Yep.
So he started watching Scrubs because I kept telling him, I'm like, you would probably like it. It's pretty funny, and it's like a funny PR.
To love that show. I haven't seen it in years though.
So he started watching it, and I watched like the first couple with him, and I was like cracking up. It's good to laugh.
It is.
So yeah, you're welcome. Binge away, people. Randomness. What's going on? It's been 20 days since we last podcast. We are sorry.
Yeah, I've been lazy / busy, so that's my excuse.
I have been super busy / super busy and moody.
That too. So we, for some reason, summer went by super fast. Like it didn't, but then like today is our first day of school and the kids are all gone and it's quiet and it's glorious. But we waited till this past week to go school shopping for all the school supplies. Stupid is what that is.
That's because we got all the stuff when it was on sale for like 10 cents like 2 weeks ago.
We just went to Walmart. They still had cheap stuff, but still, it's pricey. And then we realized that the kids really don't have any clothes, so we did some school clothes shopping too, which, you know, sometimes is necessary.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we've just kind of been busy with that kind of stuff and getting ready. And then trying, like, during the summer, I let the kids stay up way later than I normally make them go to bed during the school year. So I've been trying to, like, get them back down. But, like, it's so hard. So today was we started yesterday, or a couple days ago, we woke them up at, like, 7. And then yesterday we got up and out of the house by 8 and went to breakfast with Joe's mom. It's like the last day of summer. Yeah, and they got Alaska waffles, which has like whipped cream and ice cream on it and berries and anyways. So that was fun. And
that makes you want to move to Alaska.
Right? They have waffles like that all the time. Yeah, and then today we were up by 6:30 and out of the house by 7:20.
So I've been staying up to like 1 or 1:30 sewing, and the girls started on Monday. So, but I've been getting up with them at like 6:45, 7, and they get on the bus at 7:30. So I've been getting up, you know, and Andy leaves at 7 to go to work. So
I wish we had a bus.
Yeah, but I've been getting up and doing that.
That's cool.
So today I've been like super busy, like sewing with Star Knits, and then Jamberry. I've been trying to work Jamberry harder too, just because I want to pay off some debt.
Mm-hmm.
So today's like new catalog day, which I'll be sending you one, Jessica.
I need to redo mine. They're like so grown out.
If anyone wants one, message me and I'll send you one. Now, I looked through this, and there's like at least 1 million wraps that I want that are new. But the thing that I want the hardest is this right here. It's not a wrap. It's a True Shine matte top coat.
To put over your wraps.
Instead of having the super shiny top coat, you can have a matte top coat. How awesome is that?
I want that.
I haven't actually, I've been not using the True Shine over my wraps because I want to change them more often. And there's no point.
Yep.
But I was talking with a friend, and she does gel on her nails because my nails are like super weak. Mm-hmm. Regardless of the vitamins that I take, they break. I think it's just because when I was younger, I used to bite my nails and it just damaged it somehow, or probably I don't drink enough water, something like that. So I put on I got the Pink Fizz, which was the pop color last month, and it's not available anymore. But anyways, so I put it on plain, and I'm just gonna like let it stay there for 2 weeks. So I did this last Saturday so that I did it because I know the True Shine will last super long. So I left it, but then I put the Style Box on top, which is really cool. It's like an op art color clear one. But yeah, so I'm super excited about. There's like so many wraps in here that are awesome. There was one that I thought of you, Jessica, but now I forgot. But look at this one. They have this Starstruck one. It's a clear wrap with stars on it. I'm gonna have to get it. So another thing that they did that they're doing in beta testing right now is the nail art studio. They're revamping it so it'll make it easier so people can buy from anyone and they don't have to do a gift card. They can just buy them. So they're changing it. The nail art studio wraps are now, there's no setup fee. They're now $19.50. Sorry about that. Internet problems. So yeah, so they're now $19.50, and you can buy them from your consultant, and she'll get credit for them, but the designer will also.
So there's going to be pages and pages of designs then that you can go through, right?
There is. They released it a couple of, like 2 weeks ago.
That's cool.
And increased the wraps by like 50%. Like there's so many more designs now. It's not even funny. So I made, of course mine are like knitting and crochet. Mainly knitting or yarn. So I bought these. I made these ones.
Ooh, those are fun.
It's my epic mashup yarn.
That's awesome. Now you can put your yarn on your nails. Love it.
I know. And I have a bunch that are in there. So I was going to
So then you have to like make it and wear it with the sweater.
I know. I haven't actually knit this sweater yet though. So, but it's like super awesome. So I just made like different sections of the pictures I took.
Mm-hmm.
And then like different, like this one's like the whole skein, and then like that's just like really close up of yarn. It turns out fabulous. Like it's so much more awesome in person. Very cool. So yeah, but I have a whole bunch, and I like, I made a bunch of different ones, and then there's some that are like knit, like knit fabric, and I took a picture of that infinity thing. Scarf shawl you wove me, the green one, and I put that on it too.
Oh, cool.
It looks really cool. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. I also made one that lets like, I made all kinds of ones. I just have to like do them. So then I like knit. I took some time like last week and I knit and like garter stitch and stockinette stitch. So like I have one that is a blue color that I took a picture of one of the hats I knit. But this one I just knit in pinks and purples. Like it's a skein. Actually it's a fairy tale knit skein. And so I took pictures of that to put, so like you could have like the knit on the knit material. Like remember a couple of years ago they had like a pink one and a gray one?
Yeah, the gray one.
It's like that, only it's like actual yarn.
That's awesome.
And I was actually just thinking of taking a picture of this green.
It'd be pretty.
But yeah. So yeah.
That's awesome.
That's what I've been doing. Like I said, another thing that I've been doing, I started live broadcasting every Wednesday around 3 on my StarKnits Facebook page and just talking about the bags and how to use them. I'm sure it'll evolve from there. But I've been doing that weekly, and it's like a 5 to 10 minute show.
That's cool.
But it's kind of fun because then I can like tell people.
Now, does it stay on there? Is it their recording of it?
Yeah, and scan through. Also, I embedded the videos, a few of the videos. I have to go and do that like weekly now on my starknits.net.
Okay.
People can go watch them. But the first one I just talked about some fabric I got, and then the next one I talked about my box bags, and then I talked about works in progress bags, and then yesterday I talked about my pocket bags. So
that's awesome.
I just thought people would like to know, because I mean, like when I talk to people at shows, I tell them all this stuff, but if people are ordering from the website, they might not see it. So that's why I just started talking about it.
Oh, that's cool. It's a good idea.
Yeah, I thought it would be fun.
So this is taking forever.
It's like super, super skinny.
It's very thin.
So yeah. Okay. Anything else going on?
I took my thing off.
Packer game. We didn't talk about that.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, my thing went away. Yeah, so, Dad's girlfriend, got us tickets, well, actually, Dad, for his birthday, for an early birthday present, tickets to go to a Packer game, a preseason game, so, like, the non-famous people play, but it was so cool, and let me tell you, the seats, like, I was expecting to sit, like, way up in the bleachers. We were in the second freaking row, right behind the goalpost. Like,
that's awesome.
I don't even, like, I'm not a huge football fan. Like, I went in high school and I liked watching live games, but, like, I'm not going to sit on Sundays and sit there and watch a football game. That's not me. But it was a lot of fun. And, yeah, it was cool.
Andy was super jealous.
Well, I think they want to see if they can get one sometime and have him come.
Yeah, that's what he said. He's like, we will drive if we have to.
But it was really cool and just fun. It was a good experience. But it was just so close. It was just a really weird experience, but cool and fun. I don't know.
That's awesome.
That's all I have to say about it. It was
cool.
It was crazy, though, the amount of, like, fans. Like, that stadium was insanely packed.
That's the Packers for you, though.
Yeah. Which is cool.
New phone is the next thing on your list. I got a new phone, too.
Cool. What happened to your old phone?
It was, like, dying every 20 minutes. So, they had, like, a 0% interest for 12 months thing.
That's cool.
It's just the i6.
That's cool.
And I really like it. I can charge it, like, every other day.
Mine holds a charge for a long time, too. And I got this thing with a supercharger, and it supposedly charges it within a half an hour. Oh, your fingerprint unlocks things? Mine doesn't have that.
You have a supercharger? It charges it in a half an hour? What?
It's crazy. And the charge lasts forever. Like, I think, yeah, I've charged it every other day or something. It's like a 25 watt something. You know how, like, normal chargers are, like, 5 or something?
Does it get, like, really hot?
No. It's weird.
So
it's the Moto X Pure Edition or something like that. It's huge, though, compared to my old phone, which I didn't even look at
This too.
I didn't even look at, like, the dimensions when I was ordering it. So we went through Republic Wireless again. And basically I did it because, A, I wanted a new phone, but I didn't really need one. But B, we wanted to give Gabe one before he started school because there's just been instances where, like, it'd be really nice if I could get a hold of him and stuff. So we transferred my number to this, and then the old one we got for him, which he's all excited about and stuff.
And Ella really loves one.
Leah does too. Actually, once we get our taxes, we're going to do the same thing with Joe's, and Leo will get his. But we've been having issues with his. I don't know why. Same exact phone as my old one.
Problems with his.
Has he gone through? There's like a, and we can talk about this later. But there's a thing on Republic Wireless for, like, troubleshooting, and Joe's, like, redone a bunch of stuff on there, and it helped a lot. Yeah. Anyways, new phone, 21 megapixel camera. That's why I got this one. It's better than my camera.
So, do you want to come here and take Madison's senior pictures? Because people are going to charge us like $200 for them. And I'm not even kidding. You can come. If you come at the end of the month, you can come with me to Shenandoah Valley Fiber Festival. Because I need someone to come with me. Because I'm still, like, not supposed to lift anything. And the girls have a game.
I would totally do that. That'd be fun.
I'm telling you, the 23rd, that weekend.
I just wouldn't want to drive by myself to find you.
You take a train. And then
I would totally take a train. That's easy. Especially without kids.
If you come to Pittsburgh, I'll pick you up.
I'll talk to Joe about it. Anyways, new phone. Totally awesome. Fun.
That's awesome. I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
Like, we've been looking at that one for Andy. But he's like, oh, I'm fine. Because he does Republic Wireless.
Yeah. It was like the middle of the road. Like they have like the Samsung Galaxy blah blah blah, which are like way expensive.
Those things are like $800.
I know. I was like, that's insane. Like you could buy a computer.
Yeah. So another reason why I got this, it was on sale at Walmart, which Walmart hardly ever has sales, but they were like, I think they're gonna come out with a new iPhone because they were like $3 something.
No, I almost got an iPhone and switched carriers. Joe's mom wanted to do stuff, but then we ended up not. But whatever.
Yeah. And it depends on who you talk to. Some people like iPhones and some people don't. I personally do. So
I don't have problems with them. I know you and Trevor and Lauren, they all have them, and I like them, but I also like Republic Wireless. For me, it works for me. Like, I haven't had...
If I could switch to it, I would, but I need to keep my phone number. I've had it for like 5 years.
You should look. There's a new thing where... Oh, they do. I was going to say, they have, like, certain phones that you can transfer over with.
But that's okay. I'm fine with the one I have. I forgot to show you guys this. I've been playing with it all the time.
That's super cute.
It's Harry Potter, and it's a pen. I got it at Five Below. It's one of those Pop Funko things.
Do they have Ron?
No, they had this one, Voldemort, and
who wants a moldy Voldy?
I would get it because I would be like, oh look, it's Snake Face, but I didn't. And then they had Hagrid, but I have a Hagrid Pop Funko like character, so I got the pen, a Harry Potter pen.
That's cool. I don't even have any of those things.
I want to get more. I want to get because I have Snape, Hagrid, and Did it break? That sucks. I want to get another one. Well, now you can just ply with that, with the other one, and go. But yeah. Okay, so we are just rambling. We will let you guys go. We'll see you hopefully next week, if not 2 weeks.
I think we're going to try and do now that the kids are in school, I think we can have a regular day that we actually plan.
Thursdays.
There we go. So next Thursday, we'll see you. Actually, it probably won't be posted till Thursday night. So Friday. We'll see you Friday.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.